hold on tight, cause this is the biggest, baddest, most awesome update to my game I've ever released. And the next one is gonna be so big. Just look at this list of tasks. Look at it. Sheesh. Alright, so what I've been doing, I added sounds to the game. That's the most important thing, I suppose. So the game now has sounds. Everything now has a sound. When you attack, it has a sound. And someone says something, it has a sound. Spells have a sound, and there's music. All to the credit of Alexander Nakarada. No idea if I pronounced that right, but here's his YouTube link. Follow him on YouTube. He makes amazing music. Anyway, I really don't know how to talk about this update because it's so freaking big. So the most important thing about this update is the game now is fully playable, like a whole run. Like, yeah, you go through a tutorial, yeah, and the map is generated afterwards for the full playthrough, and from scratch, you can go through a whole run, one boss, and beat the boss. And I managed to play all of this without any crashes. How cool is that? Like, it's something new for me, right? The game didn't crash, like, whoo, that's freaking amazing, yeah? Right, so I had a playable game. So what do you do the first instance you have a playable game? That's right, you make a Discord channel. Yeah, and it's the link if you want to join the Discord. The link is in the YouTube description. You can download the demo for free, and you can complete the form to let me know if you liked it. Feedback, bugs, anything you can possibly find. At the time of the upload of this video, or soon, I'm also gonna upload a full playthrough on YouTube. So it's gonna be quite a long episode. It takes about half an hour to complete a whole playthrough in my experience without dying, but you know, I'm probably gonna die, but I'm gonna post a full playthrough. So if you want to learn a lot more about the game, definitely check that one out. But let me just showcase to you what else I've been adding to the game. Right, so the most important thing that I've added is the boss. Yep, there's one boss now on the game. Her name is Pumpzilla. It's a giant pumpkin. But first, it's a giant pumpkin who's not evil. Whenever you attack this giant pumpkin, it spawns a small pumpkin. That's the first stage. The second stage of Pumpzilla, however, it comes to life, and it spawns two pumpkin tentacles who attack the sides, and Pumpzilla always attacks in the center. So you're gonna notice it's gonna be quite a bit tricky to get behind Pumpzilla. The way this works is Pumpzilla always advances, always goes forward, and at some point all of those spawned pumpkins from the previous phase are gonna be popped. So if you wanna have a good time, you're gonna have to pop those pumpkins ahead of time and kill them. I think this really is a tricky boss because it's got a nice gimmick with the pumpkin spawning, and it's challenging. It's challenging. Like, half of the people tested the game so far have not been able to beat Pumpzilla, which is good. Some people have said the game is unreasonably hard, but most have said it's hard but manageable, which is exactly what I wanted to achieve. I wanted the game to be hard but manageable. And that's the point. It's a roguelike. You have to learn how to play this. You have to adapt, learn, try things, unlock new things. Just enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the next thing that I added to the game is... wait, hold on. Follow me on Twitter first. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. Also, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to also like this video because it costs nothing. Come on, do it. Help the algorithm. It's not that I care. It's not monetized. Let's just move on. This is awkward. Anyway, here's a really cool spell. It's called Dig. So what does Dig do? Well, that doesn't say it does much, but it does quite a bit of few things. So first of all, least important, it clears some obstacles. When you use Dig on obstacles, it's gonna clear most obstacles. Second thing, whenever you dig in a place, in an empty place, you're gonna have a chance to find some random items. These random items include stuff like a heart or a sandwich, you know, some scrap metal and other things. How did they get buried in the dirt? No one knows. And the third thing it does is it can proc the summoning of Count Spatula. He's an evil vampire. If you dig a grave with the dig spell, the count is gonna appear. If you played Heroes of Might and Magic 3, you're gonna recognize some of the sounds. Obviously I didn't take the sounds directly from the game, but I did try to mimic the sounds. This is like a fun Easter egg, right? It's the same vampire as in Heroes 3, but it's just got a bigger nose. That's the whole point. Anyway, this is not the only way to summon the vampire. There's also other types of levels. You no longer only start on the left side, sometimes you start in the center in case of an ambush. Now that's gonna make you think a bit more proactively about how you're gonna wanna play the game. And a really cool type of level is the goblin level. Sometimes a goblin appears on the map and the goblin is on your side, and that's the point. The goblin is weak, it cannot attack and it can only move one square at a time, but the enemies will attack the goblin. And if the goblin dies, he's a sacrifice to Count Spatula. If the goblin dies, the count is summoned. And yes, the Count Spatula is gonna be a secondary character to the game. He's gonna be a boss, right? That's the whole point. You're gonna be able to summon him early in the game to unlock other cool things and features. Obviously, there's also other things that I've added to the game, but I don't think anyone keeps count of these really at this point. There's some extra NPCs, some extra items, some extra spells, you know, the same deal. Also, you might have noticed, I don't... Look, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna film myself anymore, so I made this cute little avatar in pixel art for me. It's gonna take my place instead of a camera, so say hello to little Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
And yeah, I'm also not gonna make any more weird effects because my computer doesn't have enough RAM for that. So, you know, I'm going full lazy this time. Jesus, this episode is already too long, so I really didn't want this to be so long. Anyway, see you in the next video. Come on, stay tuned. Watch the new playthrough video. You're gonna like it, and join the Discord and follow me on Twitter. I post there really frequently, almost every day, kind of. Sometimes, maybe not every day. So, bye.